Happy Friday, everybody. Let's talk about everything happened January 2nd, Thursday. Let's talk about them. The first game is the Pacers beat the Heat 128-115. Whew. Tyrese Haliburton, what a game. Sheesh. 33 points, 15 assists, 2 steals and a block. He can put up numbers like this. The problem with him is he's just too inconsistent. Uh, when he has good games, 15 assists, 33 points, 62% from the field. When he has bad games, he goes 8 points, 5 assists, 3 for 12. Uh, After this game, Tyrese Haliburton, he's ranks. If you bought low on him at his absolutely lowest, he's already the 19th ranked player. Obviously, he's not hitting top 5 um, for the season. He could be a top 10 player moving forward. Based on what we've seen with him lately. Andrew Nembhard, you really get him for the assists, really. He doesn't even make that many threes. 6 assists here. The minutes is pretty good, 29 minutes. Benedict continue to get big minutes. He's not really doing much at the moment. Miles Turner and Siakam both did their thing. Siakam just so consistent, but goes 1 for 4 from the free throw line. Yeah, that's one of the concerns with him is, even though he shoots high 70s, he'll have games like this. And Miles Turner, did block 2 shots. For the Miami Heat, yeah, Jimmy Butler is getting traded. So depending on where he goes, right? Are they gonna get a guy back? If they don't, Tyler Hero rest of the season is gonna have pretty good value. Jimmy Butler was a minus 27. If you're a Jimmy Butler owner, you really want him to get traded. What's even the point playing on the team? Like it's like you got a new job. Why are you still trying hard at your current job? Right? You're just kind of coasting. Yeah, so we'll see. Hopefully he gets traded soon if you have Jimmy Butler. Bam Adebayo, well, this is also a blowout, so the minutes are pretty low across the board. Bam Adebayo just not having a great season also, and next year we really got to think about him. Definitely not a guy that we want to take in the top 3 rounds, right? Doesn't really have that much upside, in my opinion. Who knows? Next season maybe he starts getting 2 steals and 1.5 blocks and getting 5-6 assists. He's just not getting those assists. Also, Tyler Hero, rest of the year he's gonna be really, really good, really, really solid. Top 40 player. Averaging 25 points, maybe a little bit less than 25 points, but really good threes, really good assists, really good free throw. Right, not the best game here. And Terry Rozier, I think, also helped. But him, it's even with Jimmy Butler gone, they're still making him coming off the bench and. He'll have big games, but, don't think he's a must roster. And Kel Weir, what a game from him. 22 minutes off the bench, 9 for 11, 25 points, and with 0 rebounds. He is a big man, yeah. It's crazy he played 21 minutes, had absolute 0 rebounds. But he's somebody that we should be also monitoring. And let's say Miami Heat, they're not competing, which I don't think that will be the case. But if they're ever out of it, right, they're going to give those young guys more minutes. Move on to the next one. We have the Boston Celtics beat the Timberwolves 118-115. Timberwolves is not good this year. Can't really beat any good teams, although this is a pretty close game. Derrick White popped off offensively, 2 blocks, 26 points. Jrue Holiday played 38. Yeah, this is the problem. Jrue Holiday played 38 minutes here. Peyton Pritchard plays 24. 24 minutes is still good, but if Jrue Holiday and Derrick White, and this game they didn't have Porzingis, right? So this is the problem with Pritchard. Even though he's averaging 28 minutes, when everybody healthy, he sometimes doesn't play those minutes. And this game, 4 assists and a steal is okay and 2 threes, but that's not much roster. Al Horford, Porzingis out, he played huge minutes. Yeah, he's somebody that you could always stream. 4 assists, 2 blocks is not bad at all. Sam Hauser started, hit 5 threes here. They also don't have Jaylen Brown. And so Hauser could be a stream if Jaylen Brown continues to be out. I don't think it's anything serious. Tatum hit 6 threes, 9 assists. Tatum has been really, really, really good this year. Hasn't really missed a lot of games. He played 31 games this year, 7th ranked player. Right, you happy with the production? For the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards, what is this? Minus 10, 36 minutes. In the playoffs or whatever, a lot of people were hyping him up. This year, just not having a good season. Not having Cat by your side, have a crazy stretch four. Karl Anthony Towns is a crazy three-point shooter. So anytime a guy like that goes to a different team or you don't have that guy, I'm just talking. I don't know. I don't have any facts. But intuitively, if you don't have a guy there, he's not a threat. They're going to pack the paint a little bit more. If Redo is standing in the corner, right, the game plan is, okay, you got to collapse in the paint a little bit more, right, versus if Cat is out there. So I don't know. That's the reason he digressed so much this year. It's not that he got that much worse. I don't think that's the case. It's really the personnel on the team. Mike Conley also got worse. Played just 18 minutes. While Naz Reid and Dante DiVincenzo, if Dante DiVincenzo is on the waiver wire right now, I would pick him up. He had 5 fouls in his 28 minutes. But yeah, if you need threes and steals, if he can get close to 28, 29 minutes a game, he has pretty good value. So in category leagues, no, in points leagues, definitely not. So pay attention to him. I will pick him up just to see how things go. His upside is, who knows? If he get 30 minutes a night, he could be a top 50, 60 player, right? Give you 1.6, 1.7 steals and close to 3 threes a game. Those are really good numbers. Those will be really good numbers. Naz Reid played 25 minutes. You could also have him. Right, they just, this game, they didn't give Rudy 4 minutes. It could just be one game, we don't know. But it's clearly a trend with Mike Conley. They're just not playing him the minutes. Julius Randle got huge minutes, pretty good game with 27 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists. And Jaden McDaniels also hit 4 threes. Jaden McDaniels also playing pretty well at the moment. So if you want to take a look, pick him up, stream him, that's totally fine. The next one is Brooklyn Nets out of nowhere beat the Bucks, and Giannis played this game, and they still lost. Sometimes weird stuff do happen, and D'Lo got hurt. It's quiet, sad that D'Lo playing well. He's gonna have a really good. I don't know how. I'm not sure how severe the injury is, but he got. Wow, he's only questionable. He just had leg cramps, so not anything serious. So he could play just in the next game. I just saw him got taken out, not on the stretcher, but his teammate had to help him off the floor. So maybe he just had a cramp. Okay, that also tells you maybe his conditioning is not that good. I don't know. When you play 28 minutes and you have leg cramps. Keon Johnson had 9 rebounds out of nowhere. Yeah, you could continue stream him in the short term, but eventually Cam Thomas is going to start. So Claxton with no Ben Simmons, he's really balling at the moment. 11 rebounds, still on the block, 16 minutes, and most importantly, the minutes is great. And Jalen Wilson, we could stream him. Play 36 minutes. I don't really know what he does, but the minutes is very, very high. So if he can just get a little bit defensive stats, that's a lot of upside. And Cameron Johnson went off. Yeah, he's also another guy that we got to try to sell high on him. For the Bucks, Giannis got his 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 and 3 blocks, but goes 3 for 10. You have to pound free throws with Giannis. Yeah, it would be crazy if you're not pounding free throws if you draft Giannis in category leagues. The numbers look fine. Damian Lillard played 40 minutes. Another rough night from him, 6 for 20, 23 points, he had 7 assists. While Brook Lopez played just 22 minutes. Yeah, why? He's not good. 59th ranked player still on the season. I mean, for Brook Lopez, it's really at the end of the day, it's all about the blocks. If you need the blocks, you can buy low. If you don't need the blocks, you should try to sell high on him when he pops off. Every once in a while he'll pop off. But other thing like 12 points, 5 rebounds, nothing is that impressive, right? 1 steal is actually pretty good for a big man. Bobby Portis came off the bench. He could always be a streamer, right? And all the 3 and D guys, like now that Chris Middleton is back, Chris Middleton is a must roster. Did not have the best game here, but like Gary Trent Jr., we also have AJ Gray, right? These guys, they just don't get the minutes. Now that Middleton is back. The next one, the Clippers. The Clippers have been losing a lot lately, but to good teams. This is the problem when you're in the Western Conference. You're just playing good teams day after day. They're 5-5, so they're okay in their last 10. 7th seed. And Kawhi, is he gonna be back? Oh, they didn't even have Harden this game, so okay. I saw something saying Kawhi he's nearing a return. We don't know what that means. Always one day away from a return. Norman Powell, horrible game. Wow, OKC's defense is no joke. 1 for 11, if anything, maybe by low. I mean, even with, if you take the other side of the argument, like Norman Powell is a top 50 player. Even with Kawhi returning, I'm pretty sure. In category leagues, right, he's still going to give you 17, 18 points. Who knows, maybe 20 on the best case scenario. But he's not going to average what he's averaging now. He's averaging, like 25 points or something? 23.6 points. 3.6 threes is obviously a little bit high with the crazy usage. And yeah, the usage is going to come down quite a bit if Kawhi is back. So, but if you want to buy low, I still look at him. Even with Kawhi, let's say, playing every game, he's still a top 50 player because he's the third option on the team, or even second. Because Harden doesn't really, at this point of his career, he doesn't even shoot that many. He has the ball in his hands, but he doesn't take that many shots, right? Somebody's got to take the shots on this team. And Kawhi is another guy with crazy usage either. So Chris Dunn could be a good stream. Amir Coffey popped off with 26 points at 6 threes. If Harden continues to be out, like these two guys for sure have really good value streaming. Zubac is another guy. Like he's being very good this year. 87, but ranking wise he's not so good because bad free throw, right, and no threes. And as a big man, 12.4 rebound is amazing. 60% from the field is really good. But one block as a big man, right? If that pushes up to 1.5 or 2, definitely top 50 player. But either way, he's still very, very good this year, giving you really good rebounds and field goal. Huge rebound. 12.4 is top 3 in the NBA. I'm guessing top 5 for sure. For LKC, this is an easy work, easy win. Shea did his thing. I don't even need to read. Just efficiency across the board. Just to give you everything. Same thing with Jalen Williams. Really good here, but he may not go back to his when before Isaiah Hartenstein came back. He was putting up crazy numbers, a lot of defensive crazy numbers, and offensively, right? If you don't have Isaiah Hartenstein, right, you give up defense for sure, but offensively you're better. When you're going 5 small. It's just way more space. Hartenstein might set picks better, but yeah. So just don't expect him to be like a top 10 player this year. He's still very, very good. Lou Dort, 2 steals and 9 points. Okay. And they keep switching different guys as a shooting guard. Like this game, Aaron Wiggins played 20 minutes, but a lot of times, Cason Wallace would play 30, but he did not. Isaiah Joe is also good, but any of these guys, if they get consistent 30 minutes on this team, they're really 3-and-D guys. They will hit a lot of threes. So if there's an injury, if Jalen Williams is out or Lou Dort, right, these guys could have some value. Move on to the next one. The Warriors just destroyed the Sixers. 105. The Sixers, I mean, they picked up a few wins, but they're not, the Warriors are the 10th seed. They really need this win. My God. They need this win more than the Sixers. The Warriors are 3-7 in the last 10. The Sixers, they're 6-4, 11th seed right now. I don't think there's too much pressure for the Sixers to win every single game, even now, because they're gonna make the playoffs, right? It's a seeding issue. If I were the Sixers, I'd rather sit in Embiid and Paul George instead of chasing for seeding, because they're not gonna get the best seed. If they're like 1 and 2, maybe there's some value, but they're gonna end up a bad seed anyway. So they should just avoid playing the Celtics. Actually, I don't even know if the Sixers will be a bad matchup versus the Celtics. Let's see. Joel Embiid played 30 minutes. He's still putting up pretty decent numbers. Efficiency is a little bit off here, but 14 points, 14 rebounds, and still had 2 blocks. 28 points is right. It's not top 3, but that's top 10 easy. Tyrese Maxey did not have the best game shooting the ball, but 6 assists, 4 steals, and 2 blocks is really good. Paul George shot the ball okay, but really empty line. This is the thing, like in category leagues, yeah, you look like, okay, you had 19 points and three threes, but I would rather, as a fantasy owner, but obviously going to different matchup, you want different things. But this is really empty. Like you would have much better value. Let's say Paul George goes 3 for 12 on the field, have only 9 points and 1 3, but 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals and block. So yeah, I'm not sure what happened. Paul George is empty line across the board. But he does need to share the ball with Embiid and Tyrese Maxey. So sometimes he just doesn't know what to do offensively. Yabusele is a guy that could be, even when Embiid played, he played 31 minutes. I know this is also a blowout, but he's a pretty solid guy. Like if you're looking for some rebounds and field goal, and he hit some threes as well, and maybe a little bit defensive stats as well. For the Warriors, Steph Curry, what a game, 8 for 8, did not miss a 3. That's got to be a record. I don't know. Is it a record? 30 points, 8 for 8. Crazy night for him, and also added 10 assists. Dennis Schroeder finally had a decent game with 3 threes, 6 assists, and 2 steals. Tristan Jackson-Davis, yeah, he's too small for Embiid. So but we still need to roster him. Let's not drop him after one game. And Draymond Green had a really good game. 15 points, 7 assists, 3 blocks, and 6 rebounds. Really good game, actually. Wiggins, 15 points. Not that exciting. And Jonathan Kuminga came off the bench. He had 20 points in 25 minutes. Yeah, Kuminga needs to be rostered at the moment. But be ready to drop him. You never know. After 2 weeks, he might start only getting, 20 minutes or 15. The next game is the Blazers and the Lakers. Blazers lost to Lakers 106-114. Somewhat close game. And I would pick up Scoot Henderson. His minutes might still be inconsistent, but he's playing a lot better. Especially he's getting a lot of assists. 8 assists here. He's getting a lot of assists. And he's a good steals guy. Right? His field goal is bad. His turnover is bad, yes. But his field goal, if he's only taking 7 shots a game, no worries at all. He can shoot 30%. Yeah, I will pick him up and just see how things go. The minutes been trending up. Fernie Simons is a pretty good game, 23 points, 5 assists, and 2 steals with 4 threes. And Shaden Sharp, they're just playing Shaden Sharp. Is he even good? I actually never seen this guy. Fernie Simons is also pretty bad this year for sure. But Sharp, I just don't know. He's a 169th ranked player. He's shooting 45% from the field. Okay, that's not the worst. But for him, it's just all his value coming from his points and a little bit 1.8 threes. But hurts you pretty well everywhere else. If you need rebound, 3.6 rebound is a negative. If you need assist, 2.4. Doesn't hurt you, but doesn't really, and then 0.8 steals. Free throws is 79%. Well, the bright side is he's only turning the ball over 1.7 times. DeAndre Ayton plays his 20 minutes. Not sure why. Did he get hurt? Why does Ayton only play 30? He's not hurt. This is obviously concerning. They gave Donovan Killigan 70 minutes. We'll see. If they ever, rest Ayton, like Killigan or even Robert Williams, they could be really good. They could have crazy value. Both those guys, the Portland centers, they could be legit top 30 players or top 40 players if you give them 30 minutes when it comes to playoff time. They could help you win the lead. Robert Williams 100%. But he probably gets hurt before he just gets hurt. Because, they can legit average 3 blocks in that week and grab 13 rebounds if you give them 30 minutes. Danny Advia should be rostered as well. 19 points, 10 rebounds. The minutes is good. It's just we don't know what's going to happen when Jeremy Grant does come back. Kamara also played huge minutes. Yeah, these guys, Danny Advia, I obviously prefer him over Kamara. Kamara just doesn't. You get some defensive stats and some rebounds and maybe decent field goal. but Edvion actually does a lot of different things. For the Lakers, Austin Reeves didn't shoot the ball well, but 11 assists. With D'Lo now gone, Austin Reeves is going to be, I think, have a big rest of the year. I think his assist points, they all go up. Maybe efficiency drops a little bit, but minor difference. Points, 3 assists, they're going to all go up. And, they're already playing him huge minutes anyway. So with AD out, Jackson Hayes played 17 minutes. Didn't really do much. Kololo played 18. Yeah, I mean, if you need some rebounds, sure, you could get these guys and some rebound and blocks. You could stream either one because you don't know who's going to play more minutes that night. LeBron, he still got it, but it's versus a bad team. 38 points, 8 assists, 7 3, 7 for 10 from 3 is crazy. Pretty good stuff. And Rui Hachimura, I think he's a drop. Played just 23 minutes. Now that Dorian Finney-Smith this year, we don't need to. He's not getting 30 plus minutes tonight, so it's perfectly fine if you want to drop him. I mean, he wasn't providing crazy value anyway. And that's it, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.